Hey, how you doing? This is SEIJIHITO, and as you know, on this platform, I cover quite a few issues. One of which is dealing with protection of the children directly out here. And we have a streamer that is well known, pretty much, maybe even all over the world, by the name of Doctor Disrespect. And this streamer was alleged and accused recently of messaging a minor, and it was stated the reason why he was let go from Twitch was unknown at the time. But now we directly have the answer from the horse's mouth, not from anybody else, not from any of these employees, not from other people of hearsay, directly from the horse's mouth. And you can see that directly in front of you. But that is just a snippet of what it is that Dr. Disrespect wrote in a response. So now we're going to get directly into that response and go directly over it. Twitch ban. Hello, I like to make a quick statement. Let's cut all the BS. As you know, there's no filter with me. I've always been upfront and real with you guys on anything that I can be upfront about. And I'm always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I'm here now. First and foremost, I do want to apologize to everyone in my community as well as those close to me, my team, and everyone at Midnight Society Game Studios. Just to give people a little bit more information, last Friday, a former Twitch employee sent a gaming and streaming world into a frenzy by apparently revealing that the reason a popular streamer, Dr. Disrespect, was mysteriously banned from the platform in 2020. Now, the game studio that was co founded by Dr. Disrespect, Midnight Society, states it has terminated its relationship with him effective immediately in the wake of the allegations that Dr. Disrespect was banned from Twitch for his messaging of a minor. Midnight Society announced the news with a post on X/Twitter on Monday stating that they assumed Dr. Disrespect is innocent and began speaking with parties involved. And in order to maintain our principles and standards as a studio and individuals, we needed to act. While these facts are difficult to hear and even more difficult to accept, it is our duty to act with dignity on behalf of all individuals involved, especially the 55 developers and families we have employed along with our community of players. Dr. Disrespect continues by stating, a lot of people have been left in the dark about what happened yesterday in Midnight Society and we made the painful decision collectively to have me step down. Our team is full of incredibly trained and good people that have high career ambitions and families, and I never want to jeopardize the culture we have carefully crafted. Everyone has been wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside of my control, I was not allowed to say anything for the last several years. Now that two former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed the accusations, I can now tell my side of the story regarding the ban. Were there Twitch whispers messages with
A minor.
back in 2017? The answer is yes. Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. These were consensual, mutual conversations that sometimes lean too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal happened. No pictures were shared. No crimes were committed. I never even met the individual. I went through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch, and that case was resolved by a settlement. Let me be clear, it was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have ever been brought against me.
The audience not dumb.
Now, from a moral standpoint, I absolutely take responsibility. I should have never entertained the conversations to begin with. That's on me. That's on me as an adult, a husband, and a father. It should have never happened. I get it. I'm not perfect, and I'll own my own stuff. This was stupid. Now, with all of that stated, don't get this mistaken. I've seen all of the remarks and the labels being thrown around so loosely. Social media is a destruction zone. No predator or a child chaser. Are you kidding me? Anyone that truly knows me knows where I stand on those things with those types of people. I'm not with that. That's a different level of disgust, and I hate even hearing about it. Don't label me as the worst of the worst with your exaggerations. Get out of here with that stuff. But I think I've said what I needed to say regarding the band itself. That's it.
Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1.
That's why Twitch made the decision back in 2020. To my team, community, industry friends that have supported me, I apologize. I wish I could have said all this sooner. You guys have always showed me and my family love and support throughout these years. We love you guys like you can't imagine. I have the best community and circle. If any of this has made you uncomfortable, I get it. You don't have to support me anymore, but just know you have always been greatly appreciated. But trust me when I say this. To all of my haters that live and breathe social media with zero real life experience, I don't give a care about you. Finally, if you're uncomfortable with the entire statement and think I'm a piece of ish, that's fine. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm not the same guy that made this mistake all those years ago. I'm taking an extended vacation with my family, as mentioned on stream, and I'm coming back with a heavy weight off my shoulders. They want me to disappear. Yeah, right. It was just these allegations running away with me. It was just these allegations running away with me. All right, so I want to say this. This is a huge deal. This is a very huge collapse because, again, Dr. Disrespect has a very huge following of people of a variety of ages directly out there. This is a man who also, there were some alleged allegations that he cheated directly on his wife. He also has a daughter. There are a lot of moving pieces directly here. But again, as with other stories that have specifically come out over the years, the main thing that I will say is this: Twitch knew about this for 4 years. They decided to settle directly out of the court knowing the information. They did not go to the authorities. They did not notify anybody of any higher order of what was alleged or what was going on or the proof of what took place. Then on top of that, you have workers there who are with Twitch at the time who knew specifically and exactly what was alleged, what was going on. They seen the text messages, heard whispers, or what have you. They waited years after the initial investigation and the settlement to then speak once they were no longer with Twitch, which means that there was some type of selfish gain for them to get directly from doing this. Again, they didn't do this because they were great Samaritans, because they cared directly about the kids or what specifically happened, because they wanted to make everybody aware. If they really cared and if they really wanted to make people aware, they would have jeopardized their job during that time in order to do the right thing. That's not what they wanted to do. So again, I'm putting everything in perspective. If the house of cards, so to say, are supposed to fall, then they need to fall on everybody. Don't just, in a sense, look at this one guy instead of like, oh, yep, everybody just needs to be, done with this guy, and that's it. Realistically, you should be done with the whole thing. You should be done with Dr. Disrespect. You should be done with Twitch. You should also be done with the people who decided to quote unquote come out or go on podcasts and act as if they are good Samaritans, telling people this insider information of which a lot of people should have been already made aware of years ago. And again, to whatever it is in that statement that Dr. Disrespect felt as though he stated in order to clear his name, it in a sense, made things worse. The first time you pretty much just allowed everything to go by, didn't want to make a response. Then you gave two different vague responses underneath, different comments or directly on your own Twitter platform. And then you decided to give out this lengthy statement, which really it did not help anything at all. Again, it just made it way, way far more worse. And again, to the people out there that are quote unquote defending, and they're trying to, put different ages directly on thing and to say, how certain things are okay. And like I said, the whole internet is cooked. I don't know what to tell people at this moment in time. It's looking pretty bad at this moment. It's looking very, very bad at this moment in time. And as other people have stated, more than likely, whenever he comes back from this hiatus with his family, he is going to have a pretty good reception. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to show up, both people that support him and people that hate him at the same time. And that's going to bring a lot of attention. And there's going to be even more fallout directly from this, of which we may not even know about or see, at least at this given point in time. Again, a company that he started no longer wants him to be any part directly of it. And I'm pretty sure that there are some sponsors that are going to wake up a little bit later during the day or during this week, and they're going to decide to make up their minds if they want to separate their branding and name directly from Dr. Disrespect. And not only that, you also have, over the tenure that Dr. Disrespect has been doing these live streams with gaming and whatnot, that he has been with other streamers that love him, that admire him, that support him, that have been there right there with him when it deals with the content creation. Again, there's going to be a lot of fallout, and people are going to try to hold those individuals responsible and try to state that they knew something directly about it. I don't know if they knew anything about it, but we do know what Dr. Disrespect stated. So hopefully the other people dealing with the fallout of, what takes place, hopefully, the fallout won't be so bad for them. Because again, this is bad. When you look at the magnitude of this and how many people this is going to affect over the course of this year, on, to the future, it's going to be pretty big. So, again, I just thought that this information should be directly out there. And again, this is coming directly from the horse's mouth. So you can decide if you want with the information I was given. If you feel that he is innocent, so be it. If you feel that he is guilty, so be it. But let me know how you feel about this in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.